Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Lew from third grade. I am here with a couple of my friends. Got Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and a few of my other furry friends here. And I am here to share a story with you called Prince Cinders. Now, before I start reading Prince Cinders, I want you to think of Cinderella. Prince Cinders is a version of Cinderella. What was the problem in Cinderella? Do you remember any problems in Cinderella? Tell somebody next to you. Do you remember a little situation with three ugly stepsisters? And then there was something that Cinderella lost that the handsome prince needed found. What was that? I wanted to get you thinking about that because Prince Cinders is a Cinderella story, except for it's not with a girl, it's with a boy. His name is Prince Cinders. Prince Cinders is written by Babette Cole, and it's illustrated by Babette Cole. This means that Babette wrote the words in the story, and she also drew the pictures. Prince Cinders by Babette Cole. You can see their family crest here. What? Wait, why are there two gorillas and a cat on it? Prince Cinders was not much of a prince. He was small, spotty, scruffy, and skinny. He had three big, hairy brothers who were always teasing him about his looks. It's not very kind. They spent their time going to the palace disco with princess girlfriends. They made poor Prince Cinders stay behind and clean up after them. So are you hearing some and seeing some similarities with Cinderella? When his work was done, he would sit by the fire and wish he was big and hairy like his brothers. His handsome big brothers. The book right here says, use Bicepto cream. But one Saturday night, when he was washing the socks, a dirty little fairy fell down the chimney. Look at the expression on his face. I just love that. The illustrator Babette Cole has really made him look surprised with those wide eyes and the way his lips are. I think I would be surprised as well. All of your wishes shall be granted, cried the fairy. Ziz, ziz, boom, tic-tac-ta, this empty can shall be a car. Biff, bang, bong, bo, 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 to the disco you shall go. Here she is with her her cute little wand. Isn't she a cute little fairy? And look at the cat. Well, this can't be right, said the fairy. Do you think that's the car that she was expecting to produce? Toe of rat, eye of newt. Your rags will turn into a suit. Drat, thought the little fairy. So her good intentions of her great intentions of giving him a suit to wear to the ball. How do you think this is going to turn out? Your greatest wish I'll grant to you. You shall be big and hairy too. Uh-oh. Do you think that's the suit he was expecting? And now he's going to be big and hairy? I'm afraid to turn the page. Uh-oh. Prince Cinders got big and hairy all right. Rats, said the little fairy. Wrong again. But I'm sure it all wears off at midnight. And look at the cat scooting out there. And look at her little wand. Psst. Kind of sizzling. Now there is something different about this spell. Because when Prince Cinders didn't know, he was a big hairy monkey. Because that's the kind of spell it was. This is what he saw when he looked in the mirror. Big, handsome person, hairy man, just like his brothers. So off he went to the disco. The car was too small to drive, but he made the best of it. I love his optimism. It doesn't matter that he's got a car that's way too small. He is off and running, making the best of it. Gotta love that. Well, when he got to the disco, but when he arrived at the Rock and Royal Bash, he was too big to fit through the door. So he was still thinking positive, so he just decided to take the bus home. And a princess was waiting at the bus stop. Eek! When's the next bus? He grunted. He's thinking he's all handsome, and she's all afraid. Luckily, midnight struck and Prince Cinders changed back into himself. The princess thought that he had saved her by frightening away the big hairy monkey. But, wait, he shouted. Wait, she shouted, but Prince Cinders was too shy. He even lost his trousers in the rush. So he was back to being him, and he was afraid and embarrassed, so he ran fast away from that bus stop. The princess was none other than the rich and beautiful Princess Lovely Penny. She put out a proclamation to find the owner of the trousers. He saved her life. And the proclamation reads, the Princess Lovely Penny decrees that she will marry whoever fits the trousers lost by the prince who saved her from being eaten by the big hairy monkey. Fitting sessions begin today. Every prince for miles around tried to force those trousers on. but the trousers refused to fit any of them. Their little dragon. Of course, Prince Cinders' brothers all fought to get into the trousers at once. "Let him try," commanded the princess, pointing at Cinders. What do you think those brothers are thinking? "They won't fit that little squirt," sneered his brothers. But they did. Princess Lovely Penny proposed immediately. Look at the brothers in the background. What? Well, so Prince Cinders married Princess Lovely Penny and lived in luxury happily ever after. And Princess Lovely Penny had a little word with the fairy about his big, hairy brothers. I wonder what she's saying. Whom she turned into house fairies, and they flitted around the palace doing the housework forever and ever. I think they had what was coming to them, don't you? And this is the back of the book. So now we know the story of Prince Cinders and the lovely Princess Lovely Penny. I hope you enjoyed this story today as much as my kids enjoyed it over the years. Bye! Till next time!